Hi, my name is Andrew. Before I jump into the content that I have for you guys, I want to give you just a little bit of background on me. So, I'm a U.S. Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, and I, um, around that time there was a lot of craziness going on with COVID-19, and something that I saw was that small businesses were hurting a lot as a result of government mandates and lockdowns. That wasn't something that sat well with me because I am a huge believer that small businesses are the backbone of America. And so that's why I started this business. My business is called Sovereign SEO, and my objective is to help small businesses connect to more customers so that you guys can help more people and grow your business in the way you want to. So, with that in mind, I have some tips for you guys on how you can connect with more people online. And I want to give you an idea of why that's important before I do. So this is a tool I use called Ahrefs. It allows me to search and see, among other things, how many people are searching for what keywords online. So these are keywords related to roofing in Phoenix. Roofing companies in Phoenix is the top word. It gets searched 700 times a month. These are all related keywords, and as you can see, they have significant search volume too, 300s, 250s. And this is just Phoenix. We could plug in Scottsdale, Glendale, Mesa, whatever parts of the valley you guys want to work in. And those locales, those would all have their own keywords with their own search volume. So as you can see, there are truly thousands of people searching each month online for your services. And so I'm sure you can appreciate as a business owner how impactful it could be for you guys to capture some of this traffic and bring it to your website. When we were talking about this many thousands of people searching, if we captured even 1, 2, 3,000 of those people, even a small portion of those searches, we would, that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, potentially even more people than that reaching out to you guys every month as new leads. And I know roofing jobs are big. I know that would be extremely significant. So hopefully you can see the value there. And I want to jump straight into some tips on how to make that happen. So my first tip has to do with what's on your website. So this is an example of having a keyword in your content. You guys say residential and commercial roofing in Phoenix. If we look over here, I'm sure roofing in Phoenix is probably, yeah, here we go, roofing in Phoenix AZ. This gets searched 250 times a month. So my first tip is always get as many keywords into your content as you can. So what I would recommend for you guys is to add a lot more content to your site and to keep in mind these keywords while you do. So you want to add content and you want to mention these keywords as many times as you can organically. Something I like to mention there sometimes too is because most roofers here in the valley aren't wanting to work in just Phoenix proper. I recommend location pages so that you can have a page that focuses on Phoenix, a page that focuses on Scottsdale, Glendale, Mesa, Gilbert, whatever areas of the valley you want to service, because it can be really hard to organically place all of those different locations, keywords onto a single page. So I like to recommend that location page strategy. But I do want to take a look at a competitor of you guys that is demonstrating this pretty well. So I went in here and typed in Phoenix roofers. The top two competitors you have down here on the organic rankings are Lions Roofing and Level 5 Roofing. These guys are doing it too, but I want to actually take a look at Level 5 Roofing because they have a really good example of how to do this in their content. So this is their site. If we scroll down to where their content starts, you can see Roofing Phoenix, roofing companies in Phoenix, roof replacement in Phoenix, roofing contractors in Phoenix. So you can see these guys are really, setting a theme here. So Google knows when somebody searches for something to do with roofing in Phoenix, this is a site that mentions that a lot. So it's more likely that Google is going to connect that person, or that search rather, with this site that talks about it. So the second half of what's really important when it comes to ranking highly down here, because the first is what I just talked about with content, that lets Google know what you want to rank for. But what lets Google know how highly you're going to rank is something called backlinks. And a backlink is just somewhere that your site is mentioned elsewhere on the internet. This is you guys' backlink profile currently. Currently you have 20 backlinks. You're mentioned 20 times on the internet by 11 different websites. As a result of the last two things we talked about, you guys are ranking for 9 keywords. Okay, actually it looks like 4 keywords. Looks like you guys may have lost some of those keywords since that profile was updated. But as you can see, these are all just keywords related to your name. So what you really want, and this is why the location-based keywords tip that I started with is so important, because that will let Google know that you guys also want to rank for roofing in Phoenix, roofing in Mesa, roofing in Scottsdale, etc. And then getting more backlinks will really help you rank highly for those as well, so that you guys can come up on the first page. You can get you can get visits to your website, and you can get people reaching out to you about your services. Just an idea of what a good backlink profile looks like. This is the same competitor here, level 5, that comes up in the second place on the first page. These guys have 1.2 thousand backlinks off of almost 300 websites. All right. And so, as you can see, adding some significant backlinks would really help you guys get your website in front of more people. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about has to do with this little piece up here. So this is called the map pack. Whoops. And the top 3 entries here, I don't say 4 because this is actually an ad. The top 3 entries here, you'll notice, do not include either of the top ranking companies here. Lions and Level 5 are not in the top 3. The reason for that is this is powered primarily, the rankings here are powered primarily by backlinks, like I was talking about. These are powered by something called citations. Citations are just anywhere that your business name, phone number, and address appear together online. It's usually in a business directory, somewhere like BBB or yellowpages.com. So my recommendation is you go find out which directories these guys have citations in, the top ranking competitors of yours, and then you go and get your business cited in that same directory. That will help you get ranked up here in the map pack. And you know, this is also obviously a very high profile place for your business to be, so this will help get views on your page as well. Oh, and sorry, I recommend going to get the citations they have, and then finding a few that they don't, because that just allows you to stay one step ahead. So to circle back, my 3 tips for you guys that I think are super important, and would really significantly increase the number of traffic to your page each month, is number 1, adding keyword-rich content to your site, specifically keywords that indicate that people are looking for roofing services here in the Valley. Number 2, get some more backlinks to your site, because that shows Google that you're a reputable authority on the subject of roofing in this area in particular. Number 3, get all the citations these guys have, plus some more, so that you can rank highly in the map pack and people can find you here as well. So those are my suggestions for you guys. I truly hope that this is helpful information. I would love to hear back with any questions that you may have, or if I can help you guys out with any of this. So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from you.